Alright, hello fellow Ranger fans, Titanium Turbo Ranger back with another Megazord review. Today I am doing the Stratoforce Megazord from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Okay, these first appeared halfway through the season in episodes 19 and 20. It was a mini-series called The Lost Galactabees. We got 3 new Zords. We got the Stratoforce Megazord, which is obviously right here. The Centaurus, which I don't have, and the Zenith, which I don't have, and I am not planning on getting them. These were obviously Lost Galactabees. Stratoforce was the Phoenix, the Zenith Carrier Zord was a shark, and the Centaurus was a rhino. And there were originally 8 Galactabees, which I don't understand why the Taurizord wasn't a Galactabees, but he wasn't. But yeah, there were originally 8. We already have 5 that create the Galaxy Megazord. We have the Red Ranger's Lion, the Pink Ranger's Wildcat, Yellow Ranger's Wolf, Green Ranger's Condor, and the Blue Ranger's Gorilla. Now we get the 3 more, and they were originally found by Kendricks in something called the Galaxy Book. The Galaxy Book was a ancient text that was identified and found by the GSA, which is the company, I guess, security force, you could say, that runs the Terra Venture. And they found a rip page, and the part that stayed inside the Galaxy Book had 5 Galactabees on. There was a rip portion that had 3 more. And what happened was that these 2 new Megazords, because the Carrier Zord just kind of brought them to wherever they were going, but these 2 Megazords, the Stratoforce and the Centaurus, were controlled by an evil guy named Deviat. And Deviat came about in the episode, and he tried to get on Trakina and Scorpius' good side, and how he would do that is he tried to destroy the Terra Venture and the Rangers by using his Zords. So these Zords were causing chaos and everything, so the Rangers stepped in, and they called on the Galactabees to help them. And the Galactabees wouldn't fight them, because the Galactabees knew that these were the Lost Galactabees. They were old friends of them that were being controlled by evil. So they wouldn't fight them. And so the Rangers didn't know what to do. So the Rangers did not know who these Zords were. They just figured they were Deviant Zords. So they were going to take the other, larger one they had in their arsenal. They had the Astro Cycles. There's Damon's. Kai and Leo also had them. And they were going to take these, and they were going to use a laser blast. Their laser blast laser is very powerful. They were going to combine all 3 and destroy the Zords. But, however, Damon and Kai got held off by Stingwingers, and Leo continued to the roof of a building. And Leo was going to launch his Astrocycle into the back of the Centaurus Megazord. And it would have destroyed the Megazord, obviously. But Kendricks, at that moment, found out that these were the Lost Galactabees. She tied in the picture of the Galactabees in their beast form with the new robotic versions. Tied there the same thing. And then she went and she stopped Leo. She actually ran right out in front of his Astrocycle, and he just smacked her.
Wish there was another way. Sorry, guys.
Okay, and just so you know, she's fine. She likes it rough. Anyway, real quick, because I need to get this guy transformed, because I can't spend the whole time blabbing. I want you guys to have the whole backstory. They went and they fought Deviat. They destroyed his voice control, controlled remote control for the Zords. They remembered who they were, and they started serving the Rangers as the other Galactabees do. And from then on in, we have 3 new Zords and a Carrier Zord. I'm going to go ahead and transform this guy. Feet first. Pink Ranger's Rocket. Pull out the cockpit at the bottom. Fold it. It pegs in like that. It's a foot. Fold the wings in. Yellow Ranger, same thing. Fold in the wings. pull the cockpit out, bend it, pegs in. Green Ranger's next. He has this weird looking, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. When I was little, I always called it the ski machine because it looks like a little sled. These go back here. These will peg in, and the skis in the back will fold down. There's a switch right here that controls the cockpit of the Zord. Push that switch down. This then pegs in here and here, and you have the bottom of the Zord. Then we have the Red Rangers. Push his cockpit through, you get a beetleboard looking head. Just so you know, when the Zords were evil, they had a different type of helmet. And then when they were good, they gained another type of helmet that fit over this head. So I'll put the helmet on when the transformation is complete. Okay, next thing, thrusters come out. There's a button down here, you push the button, the thruster comes out. Turn it on the other side and peg it in, it's a fist. Same on the other side. Peg that in, it's a fist. And that pegs right onto that, right there. This clips on the inside of there, and that just clips on. Now for the broken piece, like I said, I apologize. Wings in. Then I would undo the spike and make the wings right here. This has hinges on it. You fit that over his head, and then that just clips right onto the center. Okay. The helmet goes on next. The helmet resembles a phoenix. Obviously. It's supposed to. It looks a lot different, then it looks a lot better. It doesn't look like a giant blue beetle board. And then you get his saber. Horrible Zord. It really is. I mean, it's so flimsy, and then this always busts out on you. You know, everybody did Limbo. Woo! It's like the Matrix. You know, it's not Neo. It's a megazord. It's supposed to be sturdy. And it's not. It's just really crappy. Everything on it breaks. I'm lucky it's in as good condition as it is, but it's just kind of because it just sort of sits there. I really don't tend to mess with it. It's been sitting in the same place for a couple months now, and I haven't touched it until I just began to do this review. Another really bad thing, it's so tiny. There's Torazord, which... Whoops, see? You just tap them and he falls over. Torazord, which I haven't reviewed yet, but he's a really good Zord. And then look at the Galaxy Megazord in the back there. Really, really, really big compared to the Stratoforce. And it's incredible. It's the Torazord should be the small Zord because it's just one Zord that transforms. But it's much better than the Stratoforce. I mean, obviously in the show, this was bigger than the Torazord, but that was that. The only remotely cool thing about this is it has one gimmick, which I'm not even sure the Stratoforce Megazord had. It kind of copied off the Astro Delta Megazord. It has launching fists that really don't go very far. That's sort of a crappy little spring system like that, and it's not that great. As a kid, I really didn't like this Megazord, and when it comes to picking it up, I wouldn't pick it up unless you already have it, or you have every other Zord in Lost Galaxy and this is the one you're missing, then go ahead and pick it up, but otherwise, don't. And the transformation on this thing, it's really fast, but like I said, it doesn't hold together well. The transformation in this show, I think, was even worse than this Zord transformation. This thing is horrible. Everything's just kind of barely holding together here. So, yeah, I wouldn't pick it up. It's not worth your time, guys. I mean, I'm sorry the review couldn't be a little bit better, but I'm just saying, you know, I think it's good for you guys to know what's good and what's bad. So, yeah, don't pick it up, and I'm going to be putting up another couple reviews today, so enjoy, and please subscribe.